Hello! Yes, it's me again. Late night UK. I'm kind of wondering who's still up at this time of the night. You know, like 1:30 in the morning. Now, my guess is we'll have a lot of Americans join us this time. Hello, Jerry. Oh, you're still up, mate. Hello, Jerry. I'm glad to see I'm getting your messages now, by the way. Do you know, I'm not sure that it wasn't your message thing not working. I think it's because I was missing the messages. Because sometimes there's a lot that come up all at the same time. And that, you know, I was looking back through one of today's videos. And because it's been 4 today. It's been 4 today. You know, I really think I'm starting to look really old now. I'm sorry. Shall I come closer and you can have a look? Don't you think so? Do you want to play Guess My Age? Yeah, we need a bit of music for that, don't we? Hang on a minute. Guess My Age. I do look older. I'm sure I'm starting to look really old now. That's one of those things, isn't it? I do have to take pills every morning. I think I'm sure it's something to do with that. Looking really old, unfortunately. Hello, Brazil. There's a place I've never been. Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Raphael. Oh, what a great name, Raphael. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, a bit of music. Okay. Yes, it's time for Guess My Age. Are you ready? Hello, Turkey. Okay, guess my age now. There will be a... Shall I give a prize? No. I haven't got any prizes to give. What could I give as a prize? A signed autograph photograph or something like that? 23, come off it, Joey. No, I'm only joking. Anyway, it's like 1:30 in the morning here in the UK. So a very good morning to you. My name's Chris Reardon. And I do quite a lot of periscopes now and YouTube shows. Just a couple of questions, right? A couple of questions now. Now, since I've started doing Periscope, am I Vinnie Jones? A lot of people have asked me that. No, it's not. I can't play football. I'm absolutely useless at football. Really, really useless at football. I just can't do it. I was never any good at school. I was all right at rugby, but not football. I played fullback. Not in my school team, in the house team. I went to the London Oratory School, which is in Fulham in London. It's quite a good school, really. Comprehensive Catholic school. And I played rugby there. Yeah, a couple of things, really, I wanted to just ask you. Is there too many shows? Okay, am I doing too many of these? The reason there is so many of them now is because it's so easy. Push a couple of buttons on your phone, upload, and you're done. I mean, it's just so easy. It really is. I've noticed the quality is nowhere near as good as the YouTube quality, because I think what Periscope does, it compresses the file size down, so I'm fully aware that you don't get the quality, but it just doesn't seem to bother people. You know, if you're watching on a smartphone or on iPad, I would guess this is quite good. You know, this looks quite good. But when you upload it to Facebook and then open up the screen, then you can... Hello, Rusty. All right. And then you can really see the difference in the quality if you'd uploaded a video off your iPhone in high quality to YouTube or a Periscope to YouTube. Now, what I've noticed happening is that barely anyone is watching the videos when they go onto YouTube. Now, uploading them to YouTube, yeah, I look really ill on Facebook. I'm aware of that. Yeah, it does. Uploading it to Facebook, the quality is not so good. Definitely not so good on there. But people haven't complained or anything like that, so I think it's all right. Now, the thing is, hardly anyone is watching the recordings on YouTube. So, as I'm doing that as well, that does take a little bit more time by doing that. Now, I'm actually thinking of not uploading the Periscope videos to YouTube, but I will continue to do them onto Facebook. Are we all right with that? If anyone's watching this on YouTube and only watches it on YouTube, are you okay with that? Are you okay with me not uploading these ones, onto YouTube? The long shows, like that I do on a Saturday afternoon and sometimes on a Wednesday night, I will continue to upload to YouTube. But I think the Periscope ones I'll only upload now to Facebook. And, of course, to Periscope after I've done them as well. So, your thoughts on that, please, especially if you're watching YouTube. Are you okay with that? Does anyone want me to continue uploading these to YouTube? Because, quite frankly, I don't think there's any point. No one's watching them on there anymore. Hello, Mike. You still up as well, mate? I don't think anyone's watching on your YouTube. We're talking a handful. Literally, 5 or 6. Whereas they used to be 30 or 40. But now everyone is watching them either directly on Periscope or via Facebook. You know. I mean, there's a couple of videos I've done today, like 130 people have watched them on there, and 6 on YouTube. So I don't think there's any point in doing that. All right. So that's it. Now, what's happened? I've had to put the heating on tonight. I've sat here and watched the Eurovision Song Contest Part 1 earlier, which I thought was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, the whole staging and everything. And I've got 2 favourites, actually, in that, Serbia or Russia. At the moment, I'm going with Serbia or Russia. I can't tell which one I think is going to get the most points. I quite like the Serbia one, right? But then again, I quite like the Russian one. And they're quite different. They're both ballads. But I thought it was a great shame, because on the Facebook, they were discussing this. Now, the Serbian lady is Bojana. And she's a big girl, okay? She's a big girl. Yes, no, it's not on tomorrow night. It's on Thursday. Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's Wednesday now, isn't it? So Thursday, yeah. Now this Serbian lady is a big girl. Now that should make no difference at all. Blimey, you dropped off like you lot quickly tonight, didn't you? Only 5 left. Did I bore you? Well, go then. If you want to go, just go. Leave me here talking to myself. I don't care. No one cares. No one loves me. Only Joey. So she's a big girl, and that should make no difference to it. And people, I really like the song, okay? I didn't look at her. I liked the song. That's it. Oh, thank you, Joey. Caring you as well. Thank you for my hearts. And people are discussing this on Facebook. I love Bojana and all that. And let's put this lady on the top. Congratulations. I put on there, this lady was fantastic. I love her. Alexander, I love you. Brazil, we love you. And then, right, someone put, what's her name? Elton. Someone put, she is 200 kilograms. So I replied to that. Yes, she is 200 kilograms. And, I mean, why put that? Why do you have to put that? What bloody difference does it make if someone's fat, or black, or white, or straight, or gay, or thin? What difference does that make? Why did you have to say that? Of all people, you know, point something out. Well done. Congratulations for pointing out the obvious, you arsehole. What was his name? Elton. Not nice, is it? You know, be quite honest, I'd be taking off. I'd be taking off that comment, really. I think. You know, if you had any justification. A guy underneath him put Justice, his name. Shut up, you moron. There's no matter if you're fat, thin, gay, straight, she's still human, and that's it. You know. A few people put comments similar to that afterwards, and this what's his name? Let me read it again. Not Igor. This was it Elton? This Elton put she is 200 kilograms. He didn't respond after that. After everyone put those up, so you know we're not interested in that. No need to point that out, was there? You know, it's quite obvious. We can all see that. We don't need to be told. You moron. So that's my thoughts on the Eurovision. I was surprised that Denmark didn't get anywhere at all. I really thought Denmark would get somewhere, but they're not going to be in it. They're not going to be in the final because they didn't get through. Now, UK, will it get anywhere? Yeah, I think the song's all right, actually. I don't think it'll win, but the song's all right. What we need is Barry Manilow to represent the United Kingdom. We do need Barry Manilow representing the United Kingdom. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? My mate Ron is in hospital at the moment. He had an operation this afternoon. I think they had a couple of complications, actually. And they started doing it one way and then started doing it another way. So I'm going down to see him tomorrow. He's out of the... Mike, you're on and off today. Are you having internet connection trouble today, Mike? Problems with the old internet, dear? try and stay with us, darling. Try and stay with us. I noticed how my eyebrows go up and down a lot. Have you noticed, particularly this one? Well, try and stay with us, dear. Try and stay with us. Yeah, so he's had his operation today, and I've been talking to him on Facebook tonight. I don't think he's too well at all, actually. So I'm going down there tomorrow, and we might even do a Periscope live from the hospital bed surrounded by machines. How fabulous would that be? I mean, it makes a difference from the background here, doesn't it? Did I tell you I've got my eating on tonight? And to be honest, I'm a bit hot now. It's the first time I've had the eating on now for weeks. I've got quite cold tonight, yeah. Oh, and it is cold. I was going to brush my teeth before I did the show today, but last time I did this with my all-electric toothbrush, fully charged, and I even put a new toothbrush head on last week. I really do use those until they're worn down to the plastic. What did bloody 10 quid for 4? Why is it 10 quid for 4 bits of plastic with a booming brush on the end? 4 degrees, is that how cold it was? Where have you been tonight then? Oh yeah. Have you been visiting people tonight, Mike? Have you? Is there something you want to tell us? Are you sure? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've got the eating on today because of the thing. So we'll do that with Ronnie tomorrow. The only thing is, I did have a box of fudge. Oh, karaoke in Reading. Oh, would that be, don't tell me, is that Wayne? Is that Wayne doing the karaoke? On a Tuesday? I thought he did a Thursday. Is it? Tell us, Mike. Is he on Tuesday? Who's doing the karaoke on a Wednesday? Where's that then? Oh, Colin, what pub's that out there, mate? I could have come tonight. I've been off tonight. I've had nothing to do. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, fair enough. I wish I could. Do you know, I never find work close to home. It's always in London or halfway up the bloody country. Funny, isn't it? I never ever, I think, let me think, twice around here, and they were private parties. Joey says, I was singing on here before, and people were saying that I was going, don't take any notes of them, Joey. You carry on and do your thing, darling. Do you know, over the years, how many people have told me that I'm crap at what I do? And do you know what? I stick 2 fingers up to them. That's what I do. You stick 2 fingers up to them, and you carry on. Ignore them. Ignore them. It hasn't bothered me. Sad people they are. You know, usually the sort of people that have got office jobs. Oh, got, you know, signing bits of paper. How boring are you? Tell me who's got the more exciting job. Me, which I'm crap at. You know, or you, stacking the shelves. Or doing something in an office. Sad people they are. Don't take any notice, darling. I've been told that time and time again, you're crap at stuff. I really have. I actually do you know, I'll share a secret with you. I actually have a very low opinion of myself. That's absolutely true. Now, I don't want you, please don't come back now and say, oh, you're wonderful and all this. I'm not asking you to do that. I don't want you to do that. But I actually have a very, very low opinion of myself in everything I do. And that's the absolute truth, that is. It really is the absolute truth. But I like to just come here, and whether that's DJing, or the karaoke, or the quiz night, I think, oh, how am I getting away with this? I do. I absolutely do. But I just like to come in here, you know, and have a little bit of a chat, and we enjoy it. It's not too many here today, is there? I had the feeling there wouldn't be too many up at this time of night. Except you. Self-praise is no praise. Rusty, you will never ever hear me praising myself. No, because I don't feel I deserve it. And that's the truth. But let's move on for that. What else? Oh, yes. So I had a box of fudge. That lovely lady just 3 doors away from me, Pearl. I've got wonderful neighbours here. There's Dave next door and there's Tim. Well, there's more than one person. But, you know, head of the house, Dave, Tim, and Pearl. Although Pearl's married to Les, so Les is really the head of the house. But Pearl's the one I talk to all the time. She's my neighbour. And she's I love her. I love her. Do you know what? I've got rhubarb growing in my garden. I can never be bothered to pick it and cook it. So what I do, I wait for it to grow. Then I pull all the stalks up and I take it down to Pearl. And she cooks it and brings me a little crumble. See, it works, doesn't it? That's what it's all about, sharing. So, although not in this case, because Pearl bought me a box of fudge. Right? I love fudge. Clotted cream fudge. Vanilla, is my favourite. Not anything else. I don't really like anything mixed with it. Just vanilla. Not chocolate or blooming orange or lemon or anything like that. Vanilla fudge. Oh, Joey wants the vanilla fudge. Mike wants the vanilla fudge. I thought you might. Well, the fudge has sat downstairs for 4 weeks because she gave it to me literally just as I started on my little weight loss thing. And I'm now down to 12 stone, 1 pound, which is about 75 kilos, I think. Well, I'm guessing about that. 75 maybe, something like that. Anyway, so it sat downstairs. And tonight, it must have been due to my night off. I sat there like, oh, I'm going to have a little bit of that fudge. Now, I'm one of those people who cannot have crisps, sweets, or biscuits in the house. I'm all right with ice cream because ice cream is an instant. You can't take it out of the freezer and start eating it, can you? You know, you've got to take it out and leave it for 10 minutes. Otherwise, it's as hard as even a soft scoop. You've got to leave it for a little while. So ice cream is fairly safe for me because I can't be bothered. But packets of sweets, and I picked up this box of fudge and I thought I'd just have a few. I opened the box. There were 2 packets of little sweets. Okay, so 2 plastic bags, and in the plastic bags were little wrapped sweets. So I opened one bag and I started eating it. Well, before I knew where I was, the bag was gone. You know, half the box of sweets. I thought, well, that's not good. That's not good. And I thought, I'll put the other one back in the box and I'll take it to Ronnie tomorrow and he can have that while he's sitting there in hospital. No, I'm afraid I've eaten that as well. And the box is big. I'm telling you, it was a big box. Have I got a box? The box was about, I would say, this bit bigger than that. And it was... it was full of fudge, and that's terrible. Oh, by the way, would you want to know that's my mum there? She's not with us anymore. There's my mum. Okay. There's Nanny Hayes. She's gone as well. And there's Auntie Brenda. Auntie Brenda is still around. That's little people there, close to my heart. So I've had the fudge, unfortunately. So there's no fudge for you, Michael. And no fudge for you, Joey. And no fudge for Rusty either. I'm sorry about that. No fudge for anyone, because I've eaten it all. So I shan't be weighing myself now for a few days. But there are no more sweets in the house. I can't have those things in it. It's like, you know, those multi-bags of crisps. Terrible. Terrible. I sit there and scoff. I'll have another bag and another bag. Terrible. Biscuits. Open a packet of biscuits. Bye-bye packet of biscuits. None of this taken out too. My mum always said, you should take out a couple. Oh, hang on a minute. But just look at that. I'm just running an anti-malware. Do you want to see it? Now, this is a very good program, right? Can you see that? Is that... oh, it's a bit blurred. There we go. Anti-malware. Okay? This is a program called Malware Bytes, right? Since installing this quite a few months ago, my computer runs a lot better. I always remember the first time I ran it, anti-malware, malwarebytes.com I think it is, and there is a free version if you want it. Since I installed that, the first time I ran it, it found literally hundreds of pieces of malware on it. So it removes them, quarantines them, and then you go back and delete it a little bit later on, you see. I can let me delete all those now. And since having this, I've had no more problems with my computer at all. There was so much malware on it the first time, and now generally usually just before I close down the computer, I run it now, and it takes about 10 minutes. You can do other things while it's running, and it still finds malware now, infecting your computer and slowing everything down. Did I pay for it? I paid for this, yes. But there is a free version, okay? I would highly recommend that program. I've got McAfee Virus Scan, and someone else put me onto this, and I said to my mate, well, I've got McAfee. He said, no, you need this as well. He said, McAfee's for virus. This is for which program is it? Malware Bytes. MALWARE B-Y-T-E-S. Malwarebytes. I think it's malwarebytes.com. Hang on, I'll check for you. Yeah, it is. No, sorry. I'll just get that for you. 1 second, darling. Sorry, it just buzzed then. What was that buzzing? Was that you buzzing? Here we are. Malwarebytes.org. MALWAREBYTES. Malwarebytes.org. Okay? I installed that, and ever since then, it's just been fantastic. It really has. And the first time you run it, it will find loads of malware. Okay? And your computer will drastically speed up. All right? There's another tip from me, boys and girls. I'm going to go to bed shortly. Oh, I've ordered a couple of parts. Now, you can probably hear me okay, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist with stuff, right? And I've got various different microphones in here. Right, I've got this one here, let me show you. Like professional stuff, yeah? Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, okay. Who wants the Facebook link? I missed you then. Who's asking for the Facebook? Was that you, Mike? Don't know who that was. Joey, okay. Put it on your Facebook, 1 second. Joey. There you go. Volunteer radio presenter. There we go. Put that on there. Post. Oh, you got that now, mate? Oh, hang on. Let's post it. There it goes. There is a free version. You don't really need to buy it. Okay. So I've got this mic here, right? Yeah, have a look at that. It's very good. Got this mic. This is a Behringer B2 Pro. I use that for my long radio shows. I've got a couple of those in here. And I've also got this. Now, this is a Sony clip-on mic. Now, what are they called? Lavalier mics. And it just clips on like that, right? And then it's closer to you, so you get a better sound. The only thing is, I've found you cannot plug this directly into your iPhone, right? Yeah, Lavalier, that's it. Lavalier. Is it Lavalier? Is that how you say it? Hello, Kels. Is it Lavalier? Anyway, so it does plug into the headphone socket, but it doesn't work. So I did a little bit of investigation, and you need a special lead to go in between this and the iPhone. So or a gadget. Hello, Kelly. Is it Kelly? Hello, Kelly. All right. So I've ordered this gadget from Amazon, which I hope will come in a couple of days. And hopefully, after that, I will be able to use my little microphone, and that will improve the sound quality. Actually, it's probably, you probably, well, I bet you won't even notice the bloody difference. It's all about me trying to be a little bit perfect, I'm afraid. Okay? But I like it to sound nice. Also, as well as that, I've also ordered another lead to plug directly into my mixing desk here, which you can see, right? So that when I do phone callers, when I do phone calls or do like the music, yeah, when you're out in the wind, yeah, you see that's the thing, you know, when it's close like that. Because in a wind, if it's windy outside, you can't do this. It just doesn't work. Or you go all the time. These hurricanes going around you all the time like madness, dear. Madness. It really is. So the other one will plug straight into my mixing desk, so that when I do pop jury, okay, or take callers, you are actually listening at the moment to the sound coming from the speakers, which isn't the best way to do it, right? What you need is the sound to come directly from the little mixing desk into the iPhone, and then it'll just sound like it's like a normal television, right, or something like that. So I've ordered a lead there, and hopefully those two items will be here soon. And I'm hoping you just plug them in and they work, but it's not always the case, as you well know. Talking of pop jury, I did a pop jury yesterday afternoon, because it's Wednesday now, isn't it? I did a pop jury yesterday afternoon. Unfortunately, where's the mic you had today? The big one? What, this one? Do you mean this one? Which one? Or this one? Which one? Do you mean this one? I think you mean that one. That one I showed you. Oh yeah, well that's a recording gadget. So I could do it on this, but then what I'd have to do is bring the video in to the main computer and match it up and then send it out. And then that's all time consuming. You see, that's the whole point of it. I don't want to have to do all that. Okay? I want something that will plug straight into the iPhone, so it'll work like that. Yeah, so the pop jury today, unfortunately, literally, as I finished singing Even Now by Barry Manilow, the battery died on the... As I said goodbye, I touched the phone to turn it off, and it completely died. The battery was absolutely as flat as a pancake. Now, which means the show didn't save to Periscope. It has to save to the phone first, after you've done it, and then it goes up to Periscope, right? Because the battery died, it didn't save to the phone, so we lost that show, unfortunately. So I wasn't able to put that on Facebook or anything like that. Okay, so that's it, really. Oh, there's an email here from Marge. I just wanted to read this out. Now, you may remember I was talking to you a couple of days ago about a squirrel problem I had a few years ago. And squirrels are indeed, grey squirrels in this country are considered pests. The same as foxes or wasps or anything like that, squirrels are the same. Now, Marge says, I was disturbed over the video of you killing a squirrel. Well, it wasn't actually a video of me killing a squirrel. There was a video of me telling you that I had a squirrel problem and I had to deal with it. So there's a difference there. I feed my squirrel and it brought a tear to my eye, you breaking one's neck. I didn't break the neck, the trap did. I understand you said you can't catch them, but I think I'm going to read the video next time about you killing animals. I'm a big squirrel fan. Marge, now listen. Squirrels are a pest, okay? I don't like killing anything. I don't like killing anything. But believe me, and you don't have a loft, okay? Believe me, if you have a loft, and you were invaded by squirrels, you would be at your wit's end, as indeed I would, right? They chew through cables. Cyril the squirrel. No, it wasn't Cyril, Rusty. They chew through cables. They chew through water pipes. And houses have been destroyed in fires due to squirrels. It's not a funny thing. I'm not laughing. I don't kill animals. Now, quite frankly, I don't think you understand what the problem was. Now, have you ever had, perhaps, an animal come in and kill your chickens, perhaps? Or a wasp's nest attack you? Maybe you've had a rattlesnake. What do you do with it? Feed it? Or would you call someone in to get rid of it? All right? For snake, read squirrel. For fox, read squirrel. For anything like that, read squirrel. Joey would call someone. I called someone. I didn't put the traps down, Marge. A bloke came and done that. He put the traps down, and then I had to buy the cage one as well. It's not a funny thing. So anyway, she goes, I'm a big squirrel fan. So that's the answer there, Marge. It is a pest. We are not allowed to let them go here. We have to get rid of them. And that's why. You think I enjoyed doing that for 1 minute? No. You think I don't think about that now? Wrong again. I do. I wish I'd never done it, but there was no alternative. No, there wasn't an alternative. And I looked it up on the internet, and I thought I might be able to catch one and let it go elsewhere. Number one, the grey ones kill the red ones, which are endangered. Yes, you're quite right. And these were grey ones. Just on a little note there, we are not allowed to kill red squirrels in this country. Only the grey ones. You're not allowed to touch the red ones because they are an endangered species. And they're endangered because of these blooming grey ones that came over from somewhere, invaded the country too. Maybe they flew over, I don't know. Right? So, you know, you don't have an option. I thought I might be able to catch one and then take it somewhere else and let it go. And then I read on the internet, apart from that's not allowed, that's illegal in this country, apart from that, it's apparently a very cruel thing to do. You're better off to get rid of it rather than let it go somewhere else where it's completely unknown. It will be attacked by all the other squirrels. But no, it's not something I enjoy doing. And your email has made me feel guilty again, Marge. Thank you. She goes on to say, I love the Periscope. However, seems the live feed you're more relaxed and you get instant feedback, at least that way. Soon Android gets the app and you can reply as well. The Android versions of the streaming like Meerkat is not good and all it does is buffer on my phone. Oh, right. I don't really know anything about Meerkat. I don't have a data plan over 2 meg a month and I won't be using it for streaming videos. I just use my home Wi-Fi. Yes, most of the Periscope stuff is all done over Wi-Fi. Who's that there? Sorry, I can't see that. Is that Kels? Kels said Meerkat is crap. Oh, well, I don't really know anything about that. I've only just come on to Periscope. I've only been here about 4 weeks and Christ, I can't get off it, to be honest. Yes, I use the home Wi-Fi as well, Marge, most of the time. Catching up on videos, will read descriptions first. Hope you always warn about animal murdering. Oh, please, do me a favour, Marge. They're pests. They're pests. You know, there's nothing else I could have done. There is nothing else I could have done about that. Yeah, it's very, very addictive, Periscope, isn't it? Anyway, I think that's all today. I know young Brandon says he's having trouble keeping up, unfortunately, with the with all the videos at the moment. And I was going to say to you, do you think there are too many? Which I know probably most people will say no. Some people might say yes, there are too many. But I would say to you then, okay, well, just choose what you want to watch. You know, I don't ask you to sit there and watch all of them. Christ, I mean, I don't watch myself. I can't think of anything more boring. You know, so if you think there's too many, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, just pick and choose what you want. Generally, there's a little summary of what's in the show. Although if I'm out and about, sometimes I just upload it and add the summary a little bit later on because, again, that takes a little bit of time, all right? Anyway, it's just gone 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed. I didn't brush my teeth before the show because I didn't want a stain. Because the lovely Wendy Young noticed there was a stain on my T-shirt and she went on and on about it all day, dear. How can you do a stain on your T-shirt? What I'd done, it wasn't a stain at all. What I'd done is brushed my teeth and spilt a little bit of water and I hadn't noticed it while I was talking to you. How rude is that? Here goes the clock. BBC Radio News at 2 o'clock. This is London. And I'm going to go now. We might be able to do a pop jury tomorrow. I'm not sure because I've got to go into London. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I've got to go into London first and go and see Ronnie in hospital. And then I've got a quiz in the evening in Islington. I don't know if anyone's around the Islington area. I'm doing a quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Islington. And that will be 8:30 to 10:30, okay? If I do a pop quiz, it'll be a pop jury. It'll probably be between 11 and 1, somewhere like that tomorrow, but I can't promise, okay? You have a lovely evening and sleep tight. Just think, we're all going to bed together, aren't we? There's a thought. Ta-da.